Hey Beavers, it's Lori. I feel like I was just talking to you. Oh wait, I was because we posted up yesterday with those questions and answers. Anyway, this week we are talking about doubt. And I thought that this came at like kind of a too perfect of time because last night I happened to have been hanging out with my first girlfriend, and I was telling her like, or we were talking about like how in denial we were and how this is 10 years later. We started dating like 10 years ago, and and so a lot has changed since then, obviously, and she and I were reminiscing how we like didn't didn't even talk about, like, didn't even give it like a name, and didn't even, I don't know, I think there was just such deep-seated denial, which I don't know is the same as doubt. I feel like doubt is like more of a self-analytical, like self-analysis, like, am I doing what's best for me? Am I following blah blah blah? And I think like denial is like denying it, obviously, but like not seeing the truth. And like I felt like I doubted it because I didn't want it to be true for a while. Like I didn't want to be gay. Like I didn't want, like I and that was a big conflict with my religion, being Catholic at the time, having a very very big like just split in my mind. Like I feel this way about girls, but I feel this way about God. And for me, that didn't resolve until a lot later when I figured out that, you know what, it's between me and God, and I feel like He made me this way, and that's my personal belief, but but I do have to say that it was funny to talk to her because it was like we were doing like physical things together, like sexual things together when we were young, and chalked them up as nothing, like, or didn't even talk about it or didn't even classify it. And even to this day we realized that we had like not a disagreement, but like that we had kind of like a conflict of interest still. Like, what did we do? Did we have sex? Did we not have sex? Like, if I did that today with someone, was that sex? And it was just, honestly, my mind was in a completely different place. And yeah, I think it is good for you guys to know that, because it's like and what my ex-girlfriend had said was that she's like, you're a very enthusiastic lesbian. Like, now, being that I do this and I'm very open and very like gay poster child in my little Midwest community, and I just think that it's a stark contrast from where I was before, and I think that it attests to the fact that it gets better. It can get better. You can feel better, and if you have doubt, it's because that's called like self-searching. Like, it's you have to figure yourself out and make sure that you're doing what's right for you. Same with if you have like a new job or a relationship. Like, if you have feelings of negativity or like feelings of doubt, you have to kind of work through some things and like figure out where it's coming from, and if it's valid or if it's worthwhile or if it's all those things. Like, that's how you kind of keep yourself in check, is to have those feelings. Um so that was an interesting conversation we had last night, and I was like, oh shoot, I wish I had my laptop, or we could record this right now. And I don't think she would have done it anyway, but it just kind of shows that, yeah, I had doubt, because I remember I was dating girls since I was 15, and then at the same time sometimes dating guys, like kind of to cover it up, I think, and maybe just because I thought that's what I was supposed to be doing. But then when I got into college and my second girlfriend and I broke up, like, I started dating a guy, and I think that was me doubting, just because I was like, well, I haven't dated a guy since I was like 16 years old, and now I'm 18 or 19, so maybe something's changed in a couple of years, either in myself or in like how, like, guys. I don't know. I think I just gave them another chance, and I use that term loosely, but it didn't work out, and I am who I am, and I think just accepting who you are rather than doubting it will at least make you happier. But I think that doubt is like one of the steps toward acceptance. So I think that's healthy and normal, and just as long as you follow your heart and follow what you believe is right, for you, then I think that if you're not hurting anyone, then it's good, and you should embrace it. And if you're different and you don't want to be different, you have to realize that everyone's different, and something that makes you unique can be something really beautiful. And oh my God, I sound like a kindergarten teacher right now. You are beautiful. But I mean it, and you guys know that. I think you know by now how big of a cheese ball I am. So, yeah, so self analysis is good, and I think it helps you get to a deeper understanding of what makes you tick and what makes you you. So do it and see where you end up, because I'm liking where I'm ending up, but it was a rough road getting there. And that was another thing that I talked to my first girlfriend about, was how I was really like, I think I was really sad when I was younger, and I think I had to hide it because I was hiding what I was sad about. And that makes me almost like my adult me sad for my younger me. Like, I look back and I'm like, oh, Lori, the things you did and the things you felt and the things you didn't allow yourself to feel and the things that you put yourself through and the things that hurt you. Like, that's just, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart, like my hindsighted heart. So hopefully you guys can kind of have some forethought in this, and some I guess just a different perspective, since I'm saying I look back on this, and maybe you can see like, hey, if I were to look back on this, like, but while you're doing it, so you can do things that make you happy and not things that make you, your adult self down the road, sad for yourself now. That's kind of messed up. I feel like I'm talking about Back to the Future. Kind of am. So, I love those movies. Anyway, uh, have a great week, and I will see you next Tuesday. I said it again. It's been a while. See you next Tuesday.